I might get to the next boss and then, like, win or lose it, maybe wrap up stream. And kind of decide if I want to do one more during the day stream before I'm out of here until 2025. I mean, when this is up on YouTube, it'll already be a decent ways into 2025. When did this game first come out again? Not like this DLC, but Persona 3 Reload in general. Because I'll definitely get this game beaten before the 1-year anniversary of its release. But the daily upload schedule, I feel like, is definitely gonna go past when it released. Oh, I can go there and save. Which is kind of funny. That a game came out and took me well over a year after it released to get, like, my full series out there. And it's not like this would be, like, a first occurrence. It's happened with some games before. Like, the best example of that being Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Well, he didn't actually pursue me as long as he thought he would. And I'm honestly surprised that I was able to shoot that Twilight Fragment thingamabob. Usually I need to actually have that little targeting reticle on them. Before, yeah, I know you were just saying about it being rare. This is the same one where it's like, no, it's not the same one where I have to hit it with physical. Maybe it actually has a weakness. Ethereal Hand. It doesn't have any weaknesses. But I can hit it with everything. Oh, and it also shows, like, the different ailments. So apparently I can't inflict it with any ailment except for rage. Apparently I can inflict it with rage. So yeah, just feel free to hit it with anything then, I guess. And here's Minotaur 4 again. I can do ice like I did before. And I might also just be able to get a 1 more off of this. But I can do that with someone else, and I can take your turn to make sure that I'm hitting you, because I know that these guys are slippery little buggers. So I guess I can also just use ice here too. That's what I can do. So how about... Don't I have a medium ice to all on someone, or did I fuse them away? Well, I guess I'm doing this. May as well hit the weakness rather than doing a melee attack and trying to get the crit off of Distress. So if I shift to you, then it, like, really charges up your Theurgy. Cool. So then at this point, I may as well do this, right? See how much damage I can do here. Not a lot yet, but I'm sure the final strike is the one that does the really big damage. Yeah, final strike is definitely the biggest one. I kind of want to make sure that you're taken down. Is what I want to do here. Poor guy tripping every time. Alright. I probably only need to use those 2 Theurgies. Probably don't need to do any more. Yeah, it's still the first turn here. Alright, how about Deathbound? Sounds good to me. Sweet. I even got a crit on that guy. Amazing. Oh, you're gonna use a Herculean Strike. Yeah, that one can be a little bit scary here sometimes. Sure, do that. And then we can finish it with an all-out attack. Probably. And then get Shuffle Time and get some cool stuff. And life is gonna rock. Oh my god, never mind. Watch this kill me. Okay. Well, no point, like, healing in battle when my Theurgy's already all the way charged up. Normally I would heal in battle rather than outside of battle just to charge up the Theurgy, and because someone else's turn would come around before his turn acted. So, like, I could have done literally anything there with Yukari and he would have still died before he got the chance to act. But her Theurgy was charged, so. That one that I basically never use. There we go. And then, yeah, I pretty much wanted that. I don't think it will reset the floor when I, might as well just grab this now anyway. When I use the teleporter. So I assume that chest would still be there, but might as well grab it just in case. That guy might respawn then, though. Because, I'm pretty sure it's only, like, on this go that I can use opening the chest as a means to get him to despawn. So I probably can't do anything about the guy that's probably going to be there now. If there's a guy in that spot, I can just run past him, though. Yeah, there's a guy in that spot. So it's fine. Avoid it. Just keep on running. That's what the plan is.
Is it just me, or are your friends acting differently towards me? think it was like this before.
Yeah, maybe you're growing on them, and they're putting the whole attempted murder a little bit behind them to signal this movement. The greedy shadow's closing in on you. Alright, well, time to gamble. Is it gambling if you can't lose anything? It's not like I'm losing anything that I already have. There it goes again. I think we got a really nice haul if we could defeat it. Would you like to chase it down? That greedy shadow stole our loot. I gotta straighten it out. Let's chase it. I don't know why you'd ever say let it go. Target's fleeing at a breakneck speed. You only need to track it down quickly. There it is. Please chase it. Well, last time I chose right and I chose wrong. This time I'm choosing left. Let's see what happens here. You're slowly catching up to the shadow. Hang in there. Oh, I actually chose right this time. Oh, but I have to do it again. This time right. I don't know. Do I get it? Shadow's slowing down just a little more. Don't give up. Oh my god, there's another one. This is so dumb. See how far you come? We have to catch up to it. This is the last one. I saw it when it made the turn. It's definitely this way. Let's go. Okay, so I did still just have to do it twice. But still not the biggest fan of just RNG. Take a random guess. The shadow's movement has stopped. It seems like it's hit a dead end. Let's hurry. Let's just keep going straight. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What now, buddy? Now. It's in your hands, everyone. What the hell sound was that? Reticent checkmate. Reticent checkmate. Level 51 here. Apparently it's weak to light. Pretty sure I have that on Aigis somewhere. I don't know if you can run away, but like, just in case. Let's use Theurgies. This is probably the time to use it. In which case, maybe I should start out with Aigis' Theurgy rather than going for light. Maybe what I should do. Yeah, this guy's gonna have a decent bit of health. Ow. Well, maybe they don't run away. I don't know. That's a light insta-kill. Well, that's a light insta-kill. Here it is. Yeah. Here, do this. Like that. Yeah, let's do that rather than Theurgy. Let's see here. Maybe Theurgy would be more worth it. I don't know. I'm not sure here. Oh, that's a decent bit of damage from the all-out attack. Okay, may as well charge. This guy has a decent bit of health. This isn't just like a quick one-and-done battle. This is probably my best single-target physical attack right now. Probably. I don't know if you're going to be dodging things, but just in case. Just to be on the safe side. Oh. Well, hopefully you don't try to do too much damage to me. Hopefully not. Let's do this again. Like that. Yeah, do another all-out attack. Yeah, it was pretty decent damage before. Let's see if it is again. Yeah. Remaining consistent here. Alright, how about Deathbound? Get a crit. Imagine, though. Okay. But yeah, Metis definitely feels like my best physical attacker right now. Another cheap viewers bot that I have to ban. Get that out of here. Then, I don't know. Here, do that, I guess. Don't really need to heal that much right now. Onto, yep, nice. Very nice. Alright, do you just die now? Is the question? No, I think it's gonna be close, but not quite. In which case, I guess I could have just not done an all-out attack here. Wait for it to, oh. Do a little bit of damage, wait for it to loop around, and then get it next time. Oh. But am I going to leave before, well, maybe this would matter if I, like the next border floor boss, maybe is one that I end up using all-out attacks against, and then I get, like, more damage out of it. maybe then be worth it in that sense. I don't know. Another thing, medium win to all. It's weak win to all. Yeah, let's go ahead and change that out. How about? Yes, that is what I would like. You still need 4 more levels before you're at that point. Fire break. Who cares? You're attacking with physical, like, more often anyway. Yeah, that's fair enough there. Hello, Crash. How's it going today? But sometimes I might just want a full heal. So I might, like, depends on the situation, I suppose. Risha defeated. Nice job. Managed to recover the treasure it was hoarding too. Whole bunch of stuff. And some monies. I'm beat, but I feel accomplished since it worked out in the end. I now have a full grasp of this floor's layout thanks to us chasing it down. I'll guide you to the stairs. Sweet. That was a lucky find, wasn't it? No, that's all. Shall we get back to exploring? Well, it's just down P3 herself for the night, getting burnt out. Oh, there's a guy over there. I know that feel when it comes to getting burnt out on this game. I definitely know that. Here, let's go ahead and get that heal. Go after you since you're here. May as well. Yeah, that's the one where I just have to do a bunch of general damage. Pretty sure. And then these guys here, Hell Knight. Let's see, interwebs. What are you weak to, Hell Knight? Apparently the Hell Knight is weak to wind. Wow. That works out great. Otherwise, I was just gonna, like, physically attack and see if I could get the crit from the distress there. Play the original, even with some quality of life improvements, it's still quite grindy. Yeah. Very much there. Who do I want to pass to now? I could just give you an opportunity to charge. Might not be the worst idea. Here. Do that, and then you can use Deathbound when your next turn rolls around. Hopefully do some big damage to that dudo there. I could also Theurgy here. Make sure that I'm taking this guy out. Here, let's switch to Black Frost. And then try this. And then that plus the charged Deathbound should take out that dude. I don't know how tough these Hell Knights are. But... oh. Pretty good then. People just wandering into Tartarus again. Ma'am, I was just there. Yeah, I tried to stay, like, pretty on top of, like, what information I could find on the interwebs. Making sure I was waiting until everyone that was gonna go into Tartarus that moon cycle had gone into Tartarus before I go in. To make sure that I can save everyone all at once. Oh my god. My charge attack missed. Maybe with my one more before, I should have just, like, lowered your accuracy evasion. Maybe what I should have done. Better not run away. Yeah, that is rather annoying. Well, it's a good thing I mostly do physical anyway. Good thing for that. And Yukari can just, like, spend that wall anyway. That's what she can do. She's not going to take any damage back from wind. Oh, that sucks. Well, I know what I'm doing this time. You're going to be darn near impossible to hit if I don't do something about that. So, with this one more, let's go ahead and do something about that, actually. And try to take you out here. Kind of probably at fault for being burned out going from 5 Royal right to reload RPG overload. Yeah, like, I took a little bit of time between, like, I played, I almost said reload. I played 5 Royal when it released on other platforms. So I played the Switch version of it, which was probably the worst version, but, like, I could play it on the go, and I kind of wanted to do that. I really enjoyed 5 Royal. I think that Persona 5 Royal might be one of my favorite games nowadays. Like, I really, really liked it. I wasn't the biggest fan of Persona 3 just because it felt like so much of a nothing burger as much of the time. I was waiting for the plot to do things and just not really being as engaged. But from the gap, that was like the end of 2022 that came out, I believe. And then it would have been summer 2023 that I finished it, probably. So a decent little bit of a gap between that and playing 3 Reload here. Though I guess there was also 5 Tactica that I decided to play, and, you know, I didn't quite fully finish that before this game came out, so ever since 5 Royal came out, I guess I've been doing a lot of Persona stuff. So after this is through, maybe I'll take a little bit of a break. That, or maybe finally get around to playing 5 Strikers after this, because very, very different type of game, and it might be a nice change of pace. I don't know. Didn't I have a, yeah, how's Persona 16 Reload going? I'm actually making progress forward, but it is also 4:18 in the morning, so I think after I reach the next border floor, I'll give it an attempt and then maybe, like, go sleep after that or something. I've really found a great balance between slice of life portion and the action. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel like. Oh my god. He's gonna run away now. Just watch. I'm not even charging anymore. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a crit. Oh. And then I finish it with an all attack and I get shuffle time. Nice. Okay. I was getting really worried when he kept dodging everything. Shuffle time. Ooh. Obtain the item Amrita soda. I don't have that one yet, but hey. Do this, just because I'm getting pretty close to Arcana Burst anyway, so I may as well get it at this point. This is peak gaming, that's right. And more level ups and stuff, sweet. Yeah, if I keep on running into more of these guys, that'd be great. What? What is he talking about? What random rich girl lost it? What is he quoting? Like, I am so confused. More visual effects, the better the game. That's right. Oh, there's a thing right here. Yoink. And there's a thing right there, too. I'll go yoink that one, too. All the things shall be yoinked. Yoinked?
I feel like we've been exploring with Metis for a while now.
Well, that's because we have. It's been like 10 hours. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Hey, look. Free opportunity to save. Alright, see, I wouldn't like this game with how many things just pop up on the screen while you're trying to play. Not a big fan there. I appreciate the follow there, Crash. Here, let's go ahead and save, like that. And then go to Deepest Floor. I quite like the UI of the Persona games. I think that Persona 5 would definitely be my favorite in that regard. I think it's pretty hard to top the UI of Persona 5. Like, it's very, very styled. And, like, I feel like when you're designing UI in a game, if you're trying to get, like, really charming kind of style, you kind of have to sacrifice some of the usability a lot of the time. Because it's like, this charming style that you've injected now makes your UI a little bit more difficult to understand. But I never really found that all that much with 5 Royal. Like, it actually strikes a really, really good balance between, like, style and usability. And for the most part with this game as well. But yeah, with the stuff on screen, it's mostly, like, minimap, your health and stuff here. In the main game, here's the date, which really doesn't matter when you're in Tartarus, so I feel like probably shouldn't be there when you're in Tartarus. And in this DLC, it's always March 31st, so I don't know what the point of having that there in the DLC is. The constant reminder that this is the unchanging date, just in case you forgot, I guess. So I feel like that doesn't really need to be there.
That's our way forward.
And then, yeah, a lot of, like, party chatter in the top left there. But yeah, pick up anything good in the Steam sale or other holiday sales. I actually only got a PS5 for the first time earlier this year, so I've been on the lookout for, like, good sales on games for that. And I started my first... let's just go do the easiest Monad door again here. I started my first PlayStation 5 playthrough on this channel earlier this year with Final Fantasy 16. And I basically had that game picked up, Bloodborne, and Last of Us Part 2, because I did Part 1 on PC on this channel, and my god, the PC port of it sucked. It was so glitchy. Like, I don't know how the heck they shipped that out. But, I figured I'd play Part 2 on PS5 where it's not gonna be, like, super glitchy. But on winter sales, I ended up picking up Part 1 for PS5 just because it's like, if I ever want to replay the game, I may as well play, like, the version that works a little bit better. I picked up Ghost of Tsushima. I got the first God of War game. I might wait until Ragnarok is a little bit older, then pick it up on a sale price, because it's probably going to be a long time before I can play those anyway. I got Final Fantasy VII Remake and Crisis Core. I'll wait until Rebirth is a little bit cheaper. And I still want to finish Final Fantasy 16 first, and then I'll start, like, my Final Fantasy 7 series. I want to play 7 the original first, and then I'll play Crisis Core, and then I'll play Remake. And then whenever I'm finally at that point, then Rebirth will probably be a whole lot cheaper. These are the Shrike guys, and you're the Fire guy. Yeah, I can go ahead and do this here. But yeah, UI could be super ugly, played WoW Classics, don't mind as long as it's usable. That's fair there. Or we could do the Souls-type games I like by Sandy. Yeah, I never thought that I'd get into them, but there was a time a few years ago where I had a bunch of time in my game schedule where I had lots of opportunity to pick up new games. So I was like, let's do a thing called Mad Lad May. I think I did that in 2021, if I recall. It might have been 2022. I think it was 2021, though, where I wanted to reward some of the people that have been, like, super financially generous around here. So I said, like, hey, the handful of people that have literally donated, like, $100+ around here, you can just choose, like, a full playthrough that I can do start to finish from whatever game, as long as it's not, like, you know, like an adult-only game that's gonna be, like, banned on Twitch. And one person, Mortis, requested Dark Souls 1. And I started playing that. There were definitely things I loved about it. There were definitely things that I didn't like about it. I thought the level design was really cool. It was really cool how the first half of the game, everything looped back into the hub. Like, you trek out this way and explore for a while, and then it loops back into the hub. And, like, it was really, really cool. But the second half of the game was just not that. So I wasn't as big a fan of the second half of the game. And it was pretty satisfying going around, like, getting stronger, getting better at the game. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of, like, the Souls-like type of combat. I think I prefer more action kind of, well, it is an action game, but in the sense of, like, Final Fantasy 16, or, like, gosh dang it, Nier Automata, or what are some other examples here, where they're the kind of things where it's, like, it can be, like, really, really frantic combat in your face, but the battles go on longer, where I feel like Souls-like, the battles are just kind of, like, play darn near perfectly, or at least really well, for several minutes straight, because you're gonna get, like, anywhere from 1 to 3 shot, depending on the boss. So, it kind of, you could say, artificially makes itself harder through the fact that you just need to play darn near perfectly all the time. Like, I much prefer longer battles, where you need to be playing well throughout for a longer period, and you have, like, more Healy items and stuff like that, where it's a little bit more of, like, ooh, will I be able to make it to the end at this point? Like, I'm a little bit of a, oh my god, a little bit of a bigger fan of that style of action, but I did still like it. I had, like, kind of mixed feelings about that, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep on playing more. So I beat all the bosses in it, and then I played Dark Souls 2, and I really, really didn't like Dark Souls 2, but I heard 3 was a lot better, and I played Dark Souls 3, and it was definitely better. I was like, okay, that's pretty alright. So I beat all the bosses in the trilogy, and I still have very mixed feelings about it, but more fun than dislike for sure. And then I played Elden Ring, and I enjoyed that, but, like, I feel like it has its problems as well. I definitely prefer the linear format more, where things are based around, like, they're scaled around what the devs expect your level will be at this point, but when you put that into open world, and you, like, level up a whole bunch to take on this one boss, then you go on and take on all the weaker bosses, then it's, like, super easy peasy, and then it's not, like, as fun and engaging anymore. So, I hear that once I start Bloodborne at some point, I hear that that game is apparently really good, and it's linear, so maybe I'd enjoy that, of just continuing on, and, getting stronger each time, and taking bosses in the order where the game expects me to be getting a little bit stronger each time, and maybe I'll have a lot of fun there. But yeah, that's my experience with the, Soulsborne series, so I'll probably get around to playing Bloodborne at some point here, but yeah. What else did I pick up on the winter sale? I was waiting on the Final Fantasy 16 DLC to go on sale, considering I was playing Final Fantasy 16 on the channel already, so I was like, hey, let's wait for the DLC to go on sale, because the winter sale's right around the corner. The winter sale started. Final Fantasy 16, the game is on sale, and the game plus DLC is on sale. The DLC on its own, not on sale, normal price. So I just bought it at normal price, but I was a little bit ticked off that it didn't go on sale when the game and game plus DLC went on sale, but not the DLC. Like, what? So, a little bit ticked off about that. Just a smidge here. But yeah, Steam actually did a bundle deal for the Final Fantasy games recently. Not sure if it's still going, with 70 for both. Oh, interesting. Like, in terms of, like, both what? Like, multiple titles, or, like, game plus DLC? Because that could have also been, like, the game plus DLC sale that I mentioned there. Never had both enough money and enough time to play good games. It's always one or the other. Fair enough there. I don't know. You really charge up your theurgy after I shift to you. Yeah, decent smidge there. Let's do this. Oh, the base 7 remake games. So, like, in terms of both, that would mean, like, Final Fantasy 7 original and the original remake? Something there? Here, let's do this, rather than all-out attacking this time, because yikes. That's $7 Canadian for a new game, waiting for a year or two to see the reviews and if it's worth your money. I mean, most full-price games release at $80 Canadian. Is what it usually is. And then some, like this game that I'm playing right now, are $90 Canadian. Oh, Remake and Rebirth, I gotcha. And there's apparently gonna be another remake game along the way. I don't know why they split a game that was, like, initially one game into 3 different ones. I guess monies maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's just take this guy out. That's what I'll do really quickly. But yeah, I want to get around to playing like more really famous games that are really well known in gaming history, and I've never played Final Fantasy VII before, so it's been on my mental list of like wanting to get around to it for a while, so I'll probably start playing it sometime next year. Persona was on that mental list for a while as well, and now I've like gone all the way through 5, and I'm almost through 3. It's just the DLC here left. Now let's just do this. I'm not even gonna bother charging. Whatever. Also, my all-out attack damage is increased. Let's see about how much. Got burned real bad by spending $120 on ordering BDSP double pack. Ooh. I've now learned to be more cautious. Yeah, I'll wait for things to come out, see what they're like. Uh-oh, this one actually hits hard. Yikes. I have not, but that's been another one that I've been thinking about doing. I think that the new game that's like the pirate one in Hawaii is coming out next year, right? After Skull and Bones was such a massive disappointment this year. If I had time in the schedule, I'd be almost tempted to play that one next year, just for like, hey, look, it's a Skull and Bones, but like actual good game. Yakuza series is awesome. You need to get into it. I know that it's like super memeable, and I've seen a lot of the memes before. Here. So that Yakuza series is what you wish Modern Assassin's Creed was. Yeah, I wish that Modern Assassin's Creed was better. As a longtime Assassin's Creed fan. Is a little sad. Yep, start with 0. Yeah, that's the remake of the original game, right? Sure, maybe I can take out the one guy at least. Good quality, good experience. That's what I've heard. And it seems like the kind of game that would really, gosh dang it, crack me up. It seems like a game that I would get a kick out of humor-wise. Yikes. Here, do this. Please don't die. I think 0 came out semi-recently, right? Like the last couple of years here, if I recall. 1 Kiwami is the remake, 0 is a whole new pre-sequel game. Oh, okay. Interesting. Would stuff like that be on sale during the Steam Winter Sale? Right now, out of curiosity? I'm getting close. Oh, he's concentrating. I don't think he's gonna have time to set it off before he dies, so that's actually perfect for me. I wish I had someone that could strike. Here, just commit. It's always on sale. Oh. Oh, that's that attack that was wrecking me, but oh my god. The miss. No. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just in case the worst case scenario at this point. That's what I feel like the play is. But hopefully this does him in. No! Well, I prepared for the worst case scenario. But like, now what the hell? You can't revive, can you? Especially if you check, is there any deal? It's a deal site that pulls from every reputable key seller. Always check there to see if you're getting the best deal. Okay, interesting. Might have to make a note of that. Oh my god! The clutch. Just pew. I don't know. Here, if I can actually hit this guy. Thank you, Oracle, for coming in clutch, because holy crap. It is such a good thing I healed Aigis there. Like, I figured, what are the odds of it being worst case scenario and I don't kill this guy before that point? But just in case. Oh. Sure. Do that. It's been a little while since I got Arcana Burst. Alright, is that a new skill card? Sure, I don't have that one yet. Probably got a decent amount of EXP from this battle because like Monad Door one, so sure, let's do this here. But yeah, what's also cool is it shows what the historical low price was in history of sales. Okay, I've heard of people making reference to that kind of thing before. I never really knew what kind of sources this was coming from. Alright. Well, disaster averted with that last battle. Holy crap. Scary stuff. Spear of Treason. At least it didn't give me another Bow of Treason. Seems to really like giving me those.